Come back in and get the blue page too. Drop it off in here. I've never played Riven, the sequel to Myst. We'll have to play that for the first time.
Have returned. Additional page. Free from my prison on this forgotten island of Myst. I see that you are. I am called Sears. I need all the red pages. I know. Must search and bring 2 more of the red pages. I am released. I promise. Don't touch the blue pages.
Get all the blue pages?
For my wicked brother, he is a man of distorted mind and senses. He disgusts me. Do not release Aknar. Thirst for destruction is not never ending. Bring the red paper here. Beg you, please release me from this prison. Promise you will be greatly rewarded.
I like rewards.
Must help me. Help me.
He had me at rewarded. I do enjoy rewards. Just like how every day I come into chat and see all the lovely people in chat, and then I'm rewarded in my heart with love. One, 2, 3. Woo! Okay, we just made it. This one's tricky. Now I gotta go get that blue page. Once we have the blue page, then we're done with that world, I think. Myst takes me back. I don't remember getting this game when I was a kid. I remember this game was bundled with another game. They used to like bundle games together and have 2 physical discs together. Do you remember that, like at the stores? This was bundled with a game called Lords of the Realm 2, which was a really fun game. I remember playing the shit out of that game. Lords of the Realm 2 was really fun. Yeah, they would often package PC games with other games. Like, they just have another disc wrapped in plastic around the other one. Easy for the same publisher. I think they're both by Sierra. Sierra was like God back then, but then they're kind of... I think Sierra's still around. They just don't do nearly as much as they used to. Alright, I need that red page.
I hope I pushed the right button. Very interesting device.
Sierra's dead. think someone bought the name. Sarah's still alive. But their name is. They're sort of like BioWare, where the name BioWare is there, but no one who was in that part of that company is there anymore. It's not really the same. I know, because BioWare had 2 back-to-back just flops. Granted, some people liked the games, but I think we'd all agree they weren't up to the quality of the previous ones. Anthem and Mass Effect Andromeda. Boom, boom. Flop, flop. I think EA has the 3-strike rule. 3rd strike, you're out. So, if the next game BioWare releases is bad... Yep, it's probably going to be Dragon Age, but... Anthem had a little bit of potential to be good, but it just was not when it came out. Well, the problem with BioWare is no one is still there that was part of the massive success games back in the day. I think the writers are gone and the doctors are gone, so there's no one left. Okay, let's give this guy the blue page.
Good. Still more blue pages, you father. Bring more. I must have some more.
Some more?
That's all I ask of you.
That's exactly how much cheesecake I like to have.
It's been so long since my brother, Cirrus, wrongfully imprisoned me within this book. Stupid schemes. Pretty speech. It's been greed, which is endless. It should be perfectly obvious to you. He's done evil and he has destroyed all before. Do not bring the red pages to him. You must not let him trick you. He believed you. He tricked our father.
Father.
Hideously murdered our father. He'll trick you. He'll murder you. Don't touch the red pages. I beg you to bring the blue pages. To me. Listen, you must obey me. Pages are my only hope. You must help me. You must help me.
Okay, I need to have a Zoomer translation moment. Okay, what you saw there was what we in the back in the day called static. All right, televisions used to look like that when you turned it on until you adjusted the antenna on top to get a signal for television. It used to come through radio waves. If you're really fancy, you had a big one on the roof and you didn't have to do that. But for the rest of us, we had like little wires and you'd like get like aluminum foil, put it on top, and like you have to like hold it and just adjust your hand and move around until you finally got the signal to come in. And then your dad would be like, hey, don't move, it's coming in great. Don't move, just hold it right there. And you'd have to sit there and hold it the whole time because if you moved or let go, it would just like go back to fuzzy again. Yeah, so, and also, like, VHSs were like that when you would fast forward and rewind, like, zzz, all over the place. And if a tape went bad, it would also have static as well. So that's what that was. Bad reception. Okay, so now we have the ship world. The ship world. What was the clue for the ship world? Let's see. The ship world was... I don't know. Actually, we already did the ship world. We should be able to go in there. Let's go check it out. But before we do that, I need to do something real fast. Why can't I switch it? Is there a button for free roam? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Hold on. This is tricky. This is tricky. This is very tricky. Jamie and Adam were here. This is an Easter egg added into the remake. I don't know if they were actually here or not. Alright, let's see. Boom. Hello there. Oh, wait. I need to go read the clues about this world. Don't those guys hate each other? Yes. The guys on MythBusters hate each other. They don't like each other at all. Or they just don't like each other and don't hang out ever or talk outside of the show. The Stone Ship Age. Yeah, they don't like each other. They just basically just did the show together and that's it. Yeah, I don't know if it's like hate. They just don't like each other. They don't hang out. They don't talk. They don't do anything outside of the show. Like they do the show, and then once the cameras are off, they walk away and don't interact with each other. I don't think it's really like hate. They just don't like. They're just not friends, like at all. They just don't like each other's personality very much, like outside of the show. Yeah, it's just like it's like cut, and then they go in separate trailers and never talk. All right. Emmett was the first to live on the rocks. He named them the rocks because that is what they were. A group of sharp rocks clustered together in the middle of a large sea. This is where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally swim to nearby rocks, but as it was never too far of a distance. One day, another person appeared on the rocks for no apparent reason to Emmett. Emmett named this new person Branch. Emmett and Branch quickly became friends, swimming and hunting for fish together often. Emmett showed Branch the simple cave in which he lived on the largest rock. Soon Branch discovered a place where he decided to live, also on the same large rock. The sun always shone brightly in their world, and the water was always dazzling clear, allowed them to see almost to the deep ocean floor which surrounded them. Though the sun always shone, it was never too hot for the boys. A light breeze always came from the north and cooled the area down. But things really got hot when they slept together in the cave. One day, while Branch was swimming and having fun in the water, he noticed another boy swimming. Branch brought the new boy to Emmett to find out what to call the new boy. Emmett said the boy would be called Will. Will would soon be a part of the group, and all three of the boys swam and enjoyed their perfect world. At least that is the story I was told when I arrived today on the island. Emmett, Branch, and Will were surprised to see me at first, but even before the night ended, we were all becoming good friends. Today, the second day on my daughter's wedding, the second day on this newly created age, a strange thing happened. It was not strange to me, but the three boys didn't understand what was happening. While I was relaxing under a large tree, one of the smaller rock islands, it began to rain. It was nice rain, lasted for about an hour in the morning. I explained to the boys that the rain was not harmful, yet they obviously still feared it. Before going to sleep tonight, I told the boys I would leave the following day. I told them that while I was gone, I would make a surprising change to the world. They did not understand, not that I expected them to. I still do not fully understand what happened today. I was experimenting with the art, testing the limit of the rules as dictated to me by my father. I attempted to create a boat by writing it into the world. Thought everything was planned correctly, yet somehow the boat had become gripped by the rock and broke in half. Although this test did not turn out as I had hoped, I now have answers to a few of the questions my father never answered. As for the boat, I can see the boys enjoy it anyway, and with that I am pleased. They have played on it all day. Even though the boat cannot move, I have enjoyed studying from it. It's a much sturdier platform than the jagged rocks. In the course of my observations, I have learned some very interesting things regarding the solar system of this age. The nights are absolutely beautiful here. I have made note of it and named a number of constellations that pass above me. Also during the night, I catch glimmers of light from the horizon, which I have not been able to discover if it is created by some natural phenomenon or by additional people on far-off islands or rocks. I should very much like to discover which. I rather suspect it is additional people, which would explain the appearance of Branch and Will. The rain today was slightly heavier than usual. Just when the boys were getting used to the light rains, a small storm arrived. They were frightened of the heavier rain, not to mention this thunder and lightning. If rain has never fallen here until recently, as the boys tell me, I would like to discover why it is falling now. Regardless, I have decided to return home for a short while. Also, I've been thinking of some plans for the lighthouse that I hope to construct soon. I also went and pre-ordered Cyberpunk 2077, which will be coming out in September. I think that perhaps by shining a bright light towards the horizon, I might prove my suspicions regarding additional inhabitants. They would be curious about the light and travel to discover its source, if they have the means. I return with many tools that I will need for construction of the lighthouse, and a computer to play Cyberpunk 2077 on. I decided that once the lighthouse is completed, I will leave for some time and let the world's own imagination have control. We have worked 3 weeks on the lighthouse now and are making great progress. The rock that we are building on seemed not to be as secure as I would like. I have to alter my plans slightly, but those alterations pose no real problem. The boys are quite strong and have been helping me immensely. I estimate construction will be done within 2 days. The lighthouse is finished, and we are all proud of our creation. The boys are amazed at the structure wrought from the rock with their own hands. That evening we powered up the generator, much to the boys' dread at first, and shined a great light to the horizon for many hours. I stayed the night in the top of the lighthouse, and in the morning awoke to observe the sunrise without my being coated with the chilly blanket of ocean dew I had become accustomed to. It was Will who first saw the girl. She was swimming not far from the boat where Will was getting ready to hunt for fish. Then Will noticed dim titties. not far from the girl. Emmett was very pleased to meet the additional neighbors. The will noticed a man not far away from the girl. Was very pleased to meet the additional neighbors. I feel pleased to leave this age. I have set in motion events that have nothing to do with writing or the art. That will have a more profound impact on the world than I could have ever written. I think, therefore I am. I think of this age as a gift to myself that I will wrap up and open someday in the future, only to discover what has changed so much that indeed it is a surprise. Perhaps I have yet another new age that awaits me. It seems I am going to need some way to travel underwater in this new age, and so much planning is in order. It's been 10 years since I left this age, which I have since called the Stone Ship Age. Upon returning, I cannot believe the changes that have taken place. The original 3 boys have grown into adults, and there are many new faces that I do not recognize. Branch told me that it has not rained for 7 years, and the cool breezes are back again. They are all very content and have been serving me with new foods and showing me new materials they've discovered. It even seems they have found gold somewhere. I see it in many forms around the island. My lighthouse has been kept in perfect condition. It looks as if they have tried their very best to keep it so. Yet I have noticed that the entire rock it was built on has sunk approximately 40 or 50 centimeters. After a wonderful visit with my old friends, I wondered aloud with them what things would be like in another 10 years. Alright. Alright, let's go check out this lighthouse world over here. That is a very true statement, Lucifer. Chat is an expert in all things and everything, because chat has the power of Google. Chat is doctors, lawyers, scientists, philosophists, researchers. They know all diseases. They know absolutely everything there is to know about all things. Did I do something? Nope. That's padlocked. That's covered in water. Also covered in water. See, the lighthouse is at 135. I don't know if it's important. It's the only thing I can see. Well, we have to drain the water first. That must drain something. So dark, I can't see anything. It's so dark. So it looks like pump number 1 drains the boat. Let's see what pump number 2 does. Drains this building. Oh, what a nice bedroom. Oh, red page. Gold, gems. Definitely Sirius's room. That rich bastard. Warcraft 3 Reforged is out in 2 days. Guess what we're playing in 2 days? Oh, I'm so excited. I haven't played Warcraft 3 in forever. That game was the shit. Oh, man. And I can't wait to play some tower defense maps and custom. I feel like there should be power somewhere. This probably drains the lighthouse, maybe? Well, if that drains, it'll be buoyant. And then when we fill it with water, I might be able to use the key on it. Boop, boop, boop. Yes, Warcraft 3 Remastered will run on the original game's multiplayer system, which is still online today. You'll be able to play with people that have the old version still. Yeah, this is the RealMyst remake. All that for a key? Lost then found. Those look like batteries, maybe. Okay. Well, hopefully now we have power. Double check down in here. thought there was like a secret